M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance to tune up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it.
On second and short. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All set now. First and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Scott now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Ravens returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. He dodged the tackle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 11 makes it third and
Jackson trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. They give to Edmonds up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Has it in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Escapes a defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Winston. Taken in over the middle, it's Evans. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers needing 4 points. First and 10 now from the 46. Winston to throw it. He's got Evans once again. He's got room to roam. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First down throw for Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
2nd and 6 at the Bucs.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing, he stops quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
that's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
27. Buccaneers 23.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Buccaneers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
At the 37-yard
He'll
line.
look to throw it. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw.
Buccaneer first down.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Setting up to pass. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, one final shot. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.